Hello and welcome to the 10-Minute Tea. I am your host, Double D, with not only a special guest today, but my best friend. You all know him as Mr. Corey Wayne McGriff. How you doing? Right. So, Corey, you're here.
I am.
And I know a lot of y'all bitches is really upset right now because y'all didn't know this host was coming. But guess what, honey? I knew.
How you doing?
And he's here in the studio right here on this wonderful Monday, President's Day. You never know what's going to happen while we're in the studio. We also have someone else in the studio with us today, but he's not on camera right now. He's just sitting off on the side over here. Miss Lamonda Moet. You've seen her on the show before. We're sipping on wine.
A little Chardonnay. You know.
That's how we do. And it's going down today. See how bitches do when they come to the studio to clear the show? They be having their phones on and shit.
My fault. I'm sorry.
Corey Wayne McGriff.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Corey, what we're going to talk about today, because I have you here, and because you are my best friend.
Okay.
First thing we're going to talk about before we get to spilling tea and things is, because we're going to spill tea, honey. Plenty of it, so please bring your cups.
Down.
We're going to talk about friendships. That's the first thing we're going to talk about. Because you and I have been friends for 10 years.
10 years, yes.
For 10 years. 10 years.
Yeah.
Because
we're 26 this year.
Oh!
We get old. We getting old.
Oh, but we still look good. What? Photo op 1, 2, and 3. Catch it? Ow. So, bitch, don't hate. Y'all know y'all like that. But
yes.
What do you feel is the success to having a long-standing friendship?
I mean, really, it's just really about being loyal to your friends.
Absolutely.
Not ever spilling your friend's tea
Ever.
On the 10-minute tea.
Right.
Or giving your tea to the 10-minute tea. Because you will be on blast, girl, if you get caught by this girl right here.
You will, honey, because I will talk about you badly. I might not spill your name, but I will spill your tea. Anybody who knows you will know that tea, that it was you, and I told it.
Well,
but who gonna check me, boo, when I tell it?
Nobody. Are you okay?
What's up? For me, I think that you and I, we prefer. Look, like you said before, we don't spill each other's tea ever. Small tea is small tea, but honey, we talk about tea.
Down.
No, it's never spilled. You never want to spill your friend's information, tea, for all y'all bitches who ain't up to speed. Loyalty is a must.
Yes.
I remember on my Facebook status, I had posted, a friend had posted something about what makes a good friend, and I had responded. I told her, I said, someone that tells you what you need to hear, and not what you want to hear.
Right.
Like we do. We call each other all the time. We talk about men's and boys and jobs and outfits. We talk about everything. Marriages
and buying cars,
cars,
moving, and
stupid bitches having babies, honey, and shouldn't be having babies that can't pay for them. I'm just saying.
We're not judging you.
We're not judging.
But we just saying.
And you got to judge yourself when you look in the mirror.
Okay.
That's the judge, honey. And I'm drunk, and that's fine.
Me too, a little bit.
Just a tad bit. Just keeps it cute. Little wine, little Chardonnay. So, people, again, to have a long-standing friendship, make sure that you stay loyal to your friend.
No matter what.
No matter. Through thick and thin. Because you're going to go through arguments.
Fights, all the nonsense, shenanigans.
We went through maybe twice.
Yeah, 2 major ones.
Yeah. Well, we didn't talk for
a long time.
Not a year. It was a few months. We always
still back together. And then if your parents know your best friend, that's always a good help too. Because they always bring you back together
no matter what. And also, if you have a best friend and you guys get into an altercation and have problems, never, just because you have an altercation, does not mean green light, bitch, go. It's okay for me to spill your tea and talk shit.
Right.
Because it did not matter how we were into it. Nobody ever knew we were into it.
Right. And if they did know, they was some close friends, but they didn't really know.
They didn't know the tea. They didn't know what was going on because we never spoke bad about each other.
What we wanted them to know.
Hello. And that's how you're supposed to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
My little secret. Who said that? Info?
Escape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out to Candy.
Candy girl.
Candy Coated Night.
We can turn this into Candy Coated Night real quick.
Candy get real messy, honey. By the way, did you see the reunion yesterday?
I didn't see the second.
I actually like the first part first. I mean, better because the second part they was just crying too damn much for me. Candy was crying, Sheree was crying, everybody was crying. It was a fucking mess, honey. Miss Phaedra, girl, I like you now, but you got on my goddamn nerves in the beginning, girl. And like I said before, honey, your husband is still gay. Boop, I drink to that. I'm not trying to be messy. I'm just saying what I see and what I call them. My radar went off when I sing to them.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It did. So let's talk about Charlotte. Charlotte is popping off. A great event coming up March 3rd.
Yes.
I'll let you explain that.
March 3rd, CIAA weekend is going down. It's this historically black basketball tournament. So it's just kind of just like All-Star. It's like All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
Everybody comes down, have parties. Diddy, Carrie, Wayne, Drake, Nicki, they all have parties there. I'm telling you, all the kids from Atlanta will be there. Trax is having a event there. Lions Den is having an event there. So next weekend, I will be on the Team in the Tea after.
Yes.
It's over. Because I'm pretty sure I have some tea to spill.
Absolutely. Coast to coast. You know, we're international now.
Yes.
So, now let's spill some tea. Because I'm ready. Honey, I'm full. I'm drunk.
What you got?
Girl, honey, what they gave me. So, at the club this weekend, because this weekend was wonderful, gay rodeo was in town. It seemed like every black person in Arizona, every gay black person, I'm sorry, was out at Charlie's on Saturday. Last night. I mean, everybody was coming out, you know, and they had their pieces.
Ooh.
And some people had new pieces.
Ooh. Who are you?
Well, if you don't know who they are, I'll tell you who they are. I spoke about them before on my show. The one that the boy, our friend, someone cheated, took the boy's boyfriend. Him. Now, I seen him out last night with not the one that he cheated on, but with a whole new piece.
Oh.
Kissing, hugging all up on in the club.
Who does that anymore? Like, you don't boo yourself up in the club, especially not in a relationship.
Girl, I'll tell you who does it, honey. Sammy. Ooh. I'm just saying, honey. Am I getting messy? Just a tad bit, honey. Because I spent it in before, girl. Everybody knows the tea already. But, first of all, you're a dumb bitch. You don't do that.
See, I've never met this Sammy before. I heard so many things. I've heard good things. I've heard shenanigans.
Right.
I mean, I've heard it all.
She is a shenanigan. Ooh. I'm sorry. Anytime that you take a man to the club. Oh, well, okay. No, honey, you get took to the club by a man. And, you go in with him, but you leave with his friend. Then the following, y'all get caught because you cheated, honey.
Ooh.
Then you come back next week to the club with the boy that you cheated on, and y'all all hugged up. And then 2 weeks later, you're back at the club with somebody else.
So that means the ring didn't mean anything.
At all. Speaking of rings, bow. I'm just saying, no, we're not married. For the world out there, this is my best friend, and this is how we do it. Catch it, diamonds. It's not a problem. Anyways, so yeah, that was that. Shenanigans.
Girl, why didn't you tell me that earlier?
I'm sorry.
You have to wait for the 10 minutes.
Absolutely. Let me be real messy. Okay, so also, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna ask you the question.
Ooh.
Okay, so what is one person that honestly you just can't stand right now? I just want to know.
You are so messy.
I am.
But I love it. LH. So she's a little bit on my nerves, you know.
But she is.
I haven't spoken to her. Well, she called me maybe like a month after I came here for Christmas visiting and things. After all the shenanigans that she pulled.
Yeah.
You know, at my mom's house and all that. So.
Yeah.
And she called me at the blue, and I was just like, why is she calling?
Right.
So she was no tea on the phone or whatever, but the next day she texted me like, you know, I heard that people were coming out there for CIAA, which I just plugged you on earlier. Right. And I was if I can come out there and stay, and I was just like,
denied.
No, girl,
it's not gonna work.
I can't do you.
And you said this was LH?
Yeah.
For those of y'all who don't know who LH is, I'm not gonna tell you, because that would just be taking it to a. Should I?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Well, one person that I really can't stand right now, I mean, it's really no secret. Besides that person, because, you know, I don't really feature her, never really have. But I'm really trying to think right now, like somebody who I really can't feature. I can't really say Derriere because I've said his name before. People already know me and him really don't get along. But damn, I mean, I really have to think about this. About who I just really can't stand.
Do you?
I mean, besides AG.
Oh, good. All right, well.
But, anyways, moving on from that. Let's talk about. Honey, somebody's texting you.
Who is this?
I don't know. It's the number. It's not saved. Maybe a date.
Actually, it is.
A date?
I have a date at 8.
And that's. See, dates at 8. Must be great. So let's talk about, since we're talking about dates and things, let's talk about your relationship status. I know you're single.
Oh, yes.
Very much single.
Very
dating,
much.
but
I'm
single.
dating. I'm on the mark.
But single. But is there one person that stands out against all the rest? No names.
There is one person who stands out. Oh,
keep going.
Among the rest. This bitch is not gonna read me in a second.
I'm not reading. Of course, I already know the tea.
But
they don't know the tea.
Well, I'm just gonna give it to you a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
He lives in Charlotte. We've been had our ups and downs, back and forth, round and round, argument tease. You know.
Like
any other.
Everybody does, right?
What do you want to know? Exactly.
That's it. I just want to know if there was well, honey, I didn't want to know because I already knew.
You want the viewers to know.
I just want the viewers to know, honey.
Yeah, there's someone.
Just in case you have any admirers.
Possibly, you know, in my life.
Could be number one. Right.
I'm very single. I mean, I'm still open to the whole dating thing, you know.
Right.
Eventually, I have one of my friend Perry. He lives in Charlotte, and my friend Dwight. Shout out to y'all. They have been wanting somebody for me ever since I've been around them, and so Perry, I call him my Tiana.
Right.
So I have a show in Charlotte.
Oh,
it's a real show. It's not recorded.
Right.
It's what Corey wants.
Right.
So he's my Tiana. How you doing, Perry?
Shout out to Perry and Dwight from Phoenix to Charlotte. How you doing? Also, last night, just a few shout outs to Mr. CJ and his sister, and also Vincent, his homeboy that came in town. I enjoyed you guys' company last night. We had a wonderful time.
Hi, Vincent. I've been seeing you in since May, bitch. Where you been at?
He just requested me on Facebook this morning.
Oh, okay. CJ, girl, I'll see you back in Charlotte.
Right, honey. But we had a wonderful time last night. We did Charlie's and Carambas, and CJ's sister got me drunk boots. I told her I wasn't drinking, but every time I turned around, she was handing me a full glass of. Woke up hip spinning, girl. Right. Anyways, honey, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and close out this session right now and do a second segment, because I can't let him leave without really going in. Ooh. So I'm gonna close up this session right now, but I want you guys to come right back and watch the 10-minute tea with Double D and Mr. CW himself, hailing from Charlotte, North Carolina, on segment 2. So as you know, when you come to watch, bring your cups, drink up, because you're nothing without what?
The tea.
Catch it.